Hey, it's Trey, and welcome to my table. I'm getting ready to open up this Pepsi Zero. Poison in my veins. I rarely do this where I put the same person together, but I kind of identify with her. I think it's the gray hair. So, guys, I thought that I would work in this book a bit. I would like to get some of these glue books done. This is actually a composition book I got from I can't Dollar General. I'm glad I kept that sticker on there now. I got this one at Dollar General. So a lot of this is done. And this was one that I kind of went through where I go through and do a bunch of backgrounds. And I just do the backgrounds and then stamp on them, stencil, put black around the edges and all that. And then go back and put in words and all that. So I really do think the majority of this book is done, but I didn't think I was done yet. I was going to say I didn't think I was done. So I do have some words here. I got my little basket. I got my little words. And let me move some stuff here. I got my little words. I got some focal images. And oh no. Oh, I was like, where's my people? Here's my people. So I got words and people, and then I got bigger words and bigger people. So give me a second while I kind of move this stuff out of my way. There we go. This is kind of like a spur of the moment kind of thing. So please forgive me if I have to keep getting up and things like that. I got my Dollar Tree glue here. I got my Dollar Tree facial crap. I forgot what it's called. Facial something. But it's silicone, and I got it like over there with the brushes, just like I got this there too, which is a lip scrub. And these. I use these with my ink. And I got these at Dollar Tree over in the makeup. So yeah, so these were there too, and I love it because I can spread my glue just like a brush, but I don't have to worry about washing out my brush because this will dry off, and this will dry, and I can just peel it off. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's what we're going to be working with today. So let's get started. Did everybody have a good Christmas? A good holiday? She's a little too big. We'd lose her foot. I don't know that we'd want to do that unless she was actually looking down on something. There's a big head in here. Let's see what she looks like. Oh, I can't pick her up. She's huge. She'd take up the whole page. You don't look good there either. Oh, ballerina just grabbed me. Her arms are too big. Ah, now she would work. We could put her right here or something. Let's see what some words we can come up with her. So I'm just giving you a glimpse into how I work. This is how I work. I just throw a bunch of stuff at it, and then whatever sticks, sticks. Loved, beautiful, gifted. I kind of like that. Loved, beautiful, and gifted. Let me see. I got lots of focal points and stuff like that too. Let me see if I can find, where's my small focal points and others. Here's some focals. I could put some bourbon on there. No, you stay, you go. Ooh, she's kind of, ooh, well, no. If she was if she was just looking down just a little more, it would look like she was looking right at that. Oh, little mushroom. I like that. It matches her dress, so you're going on there. And since we're doing that, we'll put that on there and perhaps a bunny. Let's do it. Again, if you guys don't know my technique, it's I go with whatever goes. If it feels right, then I go for it. I don't fret. I don't sit and ponder and all that for a long time. I let my subconscious be my guide. I find, oh, I didn't get out my cards. I had to use this little notepad. I find that I enjoy letting my subconscious be the guide and just finding out what I come up with. Because sometimes you'll make something and then later you'll come back to it and you'll just go, whoa, wow, now I see it. You know, you might not have realized something before and it'll give you chills. Because you're like, oh yeah, now I see why I wanted to put that there, or that related to this emotion or whatever. But most of the time, I just do it because it makes me smile, and I think, oh, that looked good. Oh, that looked good. Oh, that, that looks interesting. I mainly go for interesting. I'm not really swapped up glue with my shirt. I keep squeaking, and I'm sorry, but I can't help it. It's my char. It's my char. I want to find something good for this. I like you. You're too big. I've got lots of dancers in here, apparently. And I did kind of want a dancer for that. Because it's a hand. I could take off her foot. We could do a little surgery and take off her foot. And have her flying like that. That's very abstract. No. I know some of you were like, oh God, no, Tracy, no. Whatever, for the love of God, whatever you do, don't do that. I kind of like her now. I would have to cut off her feet. But I do kind of like her with the red. If I can find a good saying. I've used I am when I make it several times. Trash to treasure, walking backwards, more perfect. And I just picked that up. This is in my fingernail. Join the street team. I don't want to look at my nails. Amber knocked off one of my African violets off the. I do like that in tune. The call's also pretty good. She knocked off my African violet. She knocked off one yesterday, and it barely, like the soil barely came out, and I was able to pick it up and all that. Well, this morning it was completely toppled. Telephone is ringing. Sorry, phone ringing. I'm kind of like in tune. Let's do that. So this one she knocked all the way down. So there was dirt all over the couch. She's killed just about all of them. I had 5 beautiful African violets that I had propagated from one plant. I had one tiny little clipping, and for years and years I had taken care of it until I was able to section it off actually to 8 different plants, and 3 of them went to work with me, and the rest stayed here, and now all of them are pretty much dead because of Amber. She will not leave them alone. No matter where I put them, she will go and bite off the leaves. And then if they're too dry when she goes to bite off the leaves, she pulls out the entire plant. So, I mean, what can you do? These just don't want to stick. I need a card. Y'all don't even know. My room is still in total disarray. Now I can't find what I need. I'm not going to make y'all wait. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I found my cards. So I always keep my old gift cards and key cards. And I use them to smooth down all my stuff. So yeah. Sometimes I use, well, not recently because I got all these cards now, but when I was starting, I used to go and buy a gift card just to have a card. I don't think that's going to stick. It seems pretty dry. Let's see. I don't have too much time to work today, but it had been a while since I played in my glue books. I had to put them all up because of because we were having the house appraised. And I wanted as good of an impression as possible. So I just took stuff and just rammed it in the closet. I'm just cutting off her arm. Ah! Don't cut off my arm, Trey. Too late. Gone. I'm going to have to put you over here and you're going to cover that up. But oh well. It is what it is. Have you guys made any resolutions? And if you have, are you sticking with them? I have not made any resolutions. However, I have been trying to set some goals and kind of do a 2021 reset kind of thing, where I get some stuff going. Like, I would like to retire. I'm tired of being a computer programmer. I'm over it. I'm ready to do other things in my life, which is why I'm here. It would be great if I could get this channel monetized, so it could bring in some income, and then I could start going more towards part-time with my programming job and then do more things here. I get so jealous sometimes of like Nicole at Relax Cut Glue, and she gets to stream and do all that stuff. I'm just like, oh, I can't. I just don't have the time. It's just like, you know, I'm using my lunch break now, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my job that I get to work from home, because then I can do stuff like this with you guys. We have all you need to connect to those who you love. So I'm going to change it to you have all. You need to have all. All you need. You need to have all. I don't know. Here we go. Pay attention to how you live. I can hear Willow in the background. She sounds like a little chirping bird. Willow? Willow, what are you doing? You being chirpified? You need some kind of bigger words, I think. How about visit each opportunity to be inspired? I like that. So I just found out about this challenge thing. Wait, better pay attention here instead of trying to talk. Marguerite Miller, she put out a planner that's a collage planner, like weekly. Willow, what are you doing? You hear all this noise in the background. Willow. How's my little chirper girl? I'll show you the peoples. Say hello, Willow. Oh, you're sweet. You say mama? Say mama? Can you say mama? And you say hello? Willow. My little squeak squeak. Visit each opportunity to be inspired. So you can, back to Marguerite Miller, you can buy this planner and it has all the prompts in it. And it's a planner. Or you can pay for just the prompts. Or you can pay to print the planner. Or you can wait each week and get the prompts for free. So I think I may end up doing that. I probably will not do it per week because you guys know me. I tried that before and then I put an extra stipulation on myself and then I got so busy I couldn't do it. So I hate when that happens. So I'm trying to be kind to myself because, you know, I do have a obligation to my job. They're my first priority. This is a hobby. I hope that I inspire you guys to pick up either some crayons and color or some colored pencils and color or grab some glue and some scissors and just, you know, it's so funny because I'll tell people that I do this and I'm like, yeah, they're like, well, what do you do? And you know, like for a hobby or whatever. And I'm like, well, I glue paper to other paper. I was like, you wouldn't understand. I was like, but it's very relaxing. Because you know what? Nobody has to understand. Nobody. Not even your significant other. My significant other doesn't understand. But you know what he does do? He accepts it. And like, he'll bring me the mail. Like, he won't throw it out. He's like, do you want to look through this first to see if you want to cut anything out? Or sometimes if we get something like in the mail or something, he'll say, "Ooh, that looks really nice. I bet you're going to cut that out," or something like that. Or like we'll stop at a rest stop, and he'll go and get me a big old handful of these of different things. I mean, I'll tell him I don't want anything or whatever, and he will go through and still pick it all. You look really good with those roses. I could cut off that hand. Could make this one go over the hump, and make a 2-page spread. I do need to clean her up some though. People ask me about advice on how to start, and my advice is start. One thing that most people, I think, get hung up on, and something that's kind of lost in our modern world, is copying somebody else's style. You know, I think nowadays we're like, "Oh, that's bad. You got to find your own style." But if you're a painter, you know, you learn to paint and all that by copying the classics and studying the classics and all that. And I think there's great value. There is great value in that. Like even Mozart, people think that he was just this brilliant guy who just sat down and just wrote all these compositions, and it's not true. He actually studied very, very hard, all the masters. And there's a difference between copying somebody to learn and copying them and saying it's your own style. You know, like I love Cat Hand. I do. I love her style. And I think a lot of my style developed from her style because I started doing things like her. And I think in the glue book world, it is harder to copy because you're not going to have the exact same images. So if you do try to emulate somebody's style, it's still going to end up looking different. I mean, if I did a page exactly the way Cat Hand did, without the same images, you probably would not even realize that I had copied her style. So if you find something that you like, if you like the fact that I glue my images down and put black all around them, do it. It's your glue book. There is not going to be a glue book police that's going to come and say, "I'm sorry, that's Trey's style and you cannot do that." And I certainly won't do it. Get a step ahead, set a mood. Reaching beyond. Ugh, my sinuses are bleh. I'm going to get a head start, set a mood. This is my new one. Where's my old one? I can't. Why can't I talk? I am like losing my brain. All right, get a step ahead. I have another one of these somewhere. I'm gonna put you in the crack. Where's my cod? Put you in the quack. I have another one of these. This is my new one. I got a new one. But my other one I actually cut. I cut it like straight across because this is kind of curved, so it's kind of, sometimes it's hard to like that. Well, now I need wax paper. What do I do with it? Yeah, if you want to be a professional YouTuber, follow me. And some wax paper magically appears. Bye bye leg. Bye bye other arm. Okay. Nice. So, ooh, look at that. Kind of like that, but I don't know if I like it there. It does look kind of cool there, but it does get kind of lost. That actually looks pretty good. Maybe down here, so you can see the apple. Look, kind of like that. All right. Are you back? You just are dying to be used, aren't you? False places of safety. The call. Drifting. Storm. So you are called beloved. Can you tell I got a lot of these from a devotional book? Start the excitement. That could work. I just don't know. Hey, Jazzy. Let's get all these dancers. Is that all I have in here is dancers? It's a dancer basket? Some of my people are really huge and squished. Why are you like this? Why are you doing this? Another dancer. Jazz hands. Every dancer would recognize that. That would go good with Start the Excitement, but I don't, her hands, I'd have to detail her hands. Sucks. Oh, look at her. She's pretty. But not for this book. She's way too big for this book. Dang it. Do I just have dancers? It's like all I have is dancers. I must have used most of my models. Here's some. Some of these might work. Except for that is not exciting. Oh, I like that. Enrich your time. Because it's kind of greenish. This is greenish. Yes! Serendipity! Oh no, her elbow's off the page. I don't want you to lose your elbow. Ma'am, please do not lose your elbow. All right, we're about 30 minutes in. I got a little longer for lunch today because I clocked in super early this morning because I had a meeting. So after the meeting, I just kept working. So I actually have a little bit of time to burn today, which is nice, which is one of the reasons I decided to come in here and glue book a little bit. Because I was like, you know what? I've got time. I can take a long lunch today. Because I don't have any meetings until the late afternoon. And I've got all the work that I was supposed to get done for today done, so that's good. Of course, there's always more I can do. So it's not like I'm done. But all that priority stuff that I wanted to get done is done. You're way too big. Are you the same girl? Sometimes it's hard to tell. It's definitely the same catalog. But then again, we're back to the dancers. So many dancers. I just dropped a ballerina. And the ballerina hits the floor. You're gonna be way too big. You might work. Although your hair's weird. Back to the dancers. Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and glue you down, girl. This is where you're gonna go. Right there. I'm not gonna fix your hair or nothing. Oh, I almost ripped off your hair. Alright. Now we'll see. Get you some words. If you wonder why I do this, it's because I like to try to mix everything up so that I'm not constantly using from the same source. Like, you know, like the girl, like the dancer girls. Treat yourself, refresh yourself. Toot your own horn. We shall be tooting our own horn on this page. Toot, toot. Pepsi break. Straighten the words. Oh. Rip off some wax paper because you don't know where the rest of your wax paper is. They're friends. I kind of like that. So you're going right there, whether you like it or not. I guess you can see how I spread my glue on the page. Sometimes I use this. Sometimes I just move it around or whatever. Because you know the one thing I'm not is careful. I like you there. And I'm not even going to cut off your underarm. Just going to leave it white, I think. I have a Billie Eilish song stuck in my brain, which is lovely. I hate getting songs stuck in my brain. I don't know why it happens, but it does. A lot. What's even worse is when I get parts of songs stuck in my head, which is pretty much what's happened now. So it's really just a part of a Billie Eilish song that I keep just singing over and over in my brain. I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. And I don't even know why. The only thing I can think of is that when I was at clogging Monday night, my instructor was saying that she had wanted a Billie Eilish shirt, but that she couldn't find any that she liked because Billie Eilish has like an ugly style. Like a punk, it's more like a punk style, but she called it an ugly style. And I knew what she meant, you know. She's like, the clothes are like made ugly. She's like, they're like made to be like that. And I'm like, yeah, that's her aesthetic, you know. She's like, but I won't. So she found like one I think she thought would be okay. Because her style's just like, yeah, she probably wouldn't look good in a Billie Eilish shirt. It would look really off on her because she's just really clean cut and all that, you know. Super sweet girl next door. Fall in love with a destination. Make a positive difference might be good. The magic remains. Best memories ever. My husband is going to lunch. Oops. Where the battle is won. I like this. This is a personal thing for me. I believe that the devil works in silence. And that if you're afraid to tell somebody how you feel, like something about what you're feeling, or you're like, oh no, I can't tell anybody that. They would hate me forever or whatever, or they wouldn't understand. I think that's where the devil works, in the silence, and keeping us silent. But if you talk about it, it takes away his power. Whether it be whatever you're struggling with, maybe you're feeling tempted, reach out to somebody. Even if it's me, I'll listen. I'm a dang good listener. I'm sorry, did you say something? Oh. I say these things that mean a lot, and then I turn up and make a stupid joke. This is very interesting. That's a sandcastle. Isn't that neat? I couldn't even imagine. The coolest. Put that there. I just don't know what to put there. Okay, I think this is done just the way it is. You were called beloved. Sometimes we all need to know that. As long as I am here, no one can hurt you. Maybe we won't do people on this page. So that's how I dry my white glue. I just rub it until it's dry. I'll just rub it off my hands. Follow me for more professional glue book tips. It wants to stay wet, so. Ooh, I had a lot of these. Uh-oh. Already cut out. But I don't know what I did with them. I'm sorry, I'm making so much noise. Wow. How many more till we get to that? There they are. We're almost there. All right, let's see what we can do with this. See what we can do with these. What's these? What's her back all rounded like that? Let's see if I got some bigger words. Dig down here. Wicked. Rest your head. Now you get the very best. It's what underneath it counts. All right, you're the winner, chicken dinner. I'm running out of time. Gonna have to go soon. I really want to get to that page though. So that's dry. Good. I just don't have a lot of good people. It makes me mad. As long as I am here, No one can hurt you. Yes, that's the line. That's the line that keeps going through my brain. That one right there. I know, I don't mean to subject y'all to my horrible singing. My son, when he was little, I'd try to sing to him. He'd go, Mama, stop. Mama, stop. Mama, stop singing. we'd be in the car, and the radio would be on, and I'd start singing. He'd be like, Mama, stop! Stop singing! Even now, he cannot stand to hear me sing. I keep telling him, one of these days, you're going to miss that. You're going to want to hear me sing. He's like, I doubt it. Oh, but you got to realize my son he wasn't on the spectrum that we know of, but he's very close to the spectrum. And so things like that irritate him. So sounds and all that. So apparently my voice irritates my son. That's not necessarily true. I just don't know. Just not really all that into ballerinas because, you know, nothing that I do is ballerina-like. So I can't relate. Hashtag cannot relate. I do have this basket over here that I pulled that's just a lot of just miscellaneous stuff. It looks like mainly words. There are some people in here, but I don't think they've really been cut out. It's pretty cool. That's a Jennifer, isn't it? You can just tell. All right, well, there's some interesting ones, so let's check them out. That looks pretty good. I kind of like that. I just don't like that very much with the hawk. But that's pretty cool. I think I like that. I'm sorry I keep getting off screen. I've got my camera up closer now, so I forget sometimes. But I hope y'all can see a little bit better. I kind of like Run Towards the Challenge is pretty good. The Magic Remains is kind of good. Right there. Definitely not Dance. Let's Make It Magical. Yeah, I like that. Yes, Chirper? Are you chirping, Willowbina? It's funny. The appraiser came and Willow was smelling his shoes when he walked in. And I said, Willow, leave him alone. Hello, Ember. I said, Willow, leave him alone. And he's like, that's her name? And I said, yeah. And he said, that's my little dog's name. What's going on? You two quit fighting on my chair. The illusion of control. Freak show. We'll do freak show. That'll work. Da-da-da. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I don't know what to do with this. Heal. Oh, Lord. This was one of those backgrounds. I really like the cards, but I'm probably not going to be able to do anything with this one. I don't know why I did this to myself. I could do that. That makes 0 sense, Tracy. None. How does that make any lick of sense? I could do the magic remains, but I just did that on the other thing. I could stick dance over his face. Yeah, we'll do that. Because I can. It's my glue book. I can do whatever I want to. I want to glue all the pages together, I can. That's why I want you guys to remember, your books are your books. You're to play in as you see fit. Do whatever you want. Just like I call all mine glue books, but I use paint and everything else in them. And maybe the glue book police will come for me one day, but they haven't came yet, so maybe I'll get canceled for saying that I work in glue books. But that's fine, because I'll probably still be here uploading videos even if nobody was watching, because, you know, just hoping that somebody will find me and just say, you know what, I can do that. That looks fun. That looks really fun and relaxing. I don't know why it looks fun and relaxing, but it does, and I want to do it too. And therefore you can. I can use you, but I would lose most of your dress, but you're getting ruined, so let's just go ahead and put you down, girly, because you're looking a little rough for wear. Hello, Willow. Have you come to visit? Did you say hello to everybody? Well, you've already come to visit one time. Do you need to come again? Are you going to get glue on your little pawpaws? Oh, that's Jeremy. Let me grab it. Thanks. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's my ringtone for my husband. Because I was made for loving him. It's funny because we're doing a new routine in clogging. And we're doing one, and that's one of the songs that it's like a medley of songs, and that's one of them. And I just laughed, and Daisy was like, "What?" And I said, "That's my ringtone for my husband." And she was like, "Oh," and I bet that's where she got it from. What would you do for love? I think a lot of us would do a lot of things. Oh. Great. Do I need more wax paper? Apparently, we've had several cases of COVID in my office. That makes me really sad, but I knew it was going to come. We kept it out for a long time, so I'm happy for that. But apparently, it's there now. I'm just thankful that I don't have to be there. So that I can be home and safe. I'm going to cut out the whites in this. I got glue on my finger. It's driving me crazy. Is my big head in the picture? This is going to probably be the last spread that I do before my lunch break is over. It's been about an hour and a half, even though we've only been here about an hour. But I had to eat. I ate a little something. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to take an hour and film. And that's what I did. So yeah, but I had to take a little break too to find my wax paper, find my cards, and talk to my husband. So still, I'm glad we had this time together. There we go. We just don't want any white. We just don't want no white. We anti-white. That sounds bad. I don't mean that like that. Careful what you say nowadays. I got glue on all my words. Now they're all going to stick together. Especially since I just threw them back in the pile. As you can see, I'm not careful with my fangs. I love this. I just don't know what to do with it. I love the way that it's a flower behind there, and then this is a swing, and I made it to look like a flower. I just kind of like that. So I kind of want to leave it. Take the leap. We'll put this as possibility. I really just want something really nice for this. And I'm just getting a lot of an Explorer. I was going to use that Connect to Those You Love. But I just didn't, in the end, I just didn't like it. Get educated. I guess I just don't have a lot about love. I'll show you what I'm looking through. I pulled it up because I thought, well, I could get through it faster, but nah. I will show you what I'm thinking through. You deserve applause. Do an ego check. Exceed your expectations. Empower yourself. Movement. Store material. On my mind. Lucky you. Start dreaming. You can really feel. Sometimes humans are boring. Oh. The truth has a way of healing us even when we think it's going to be painful. I think I'm going to use All My Mind. Start dreaming. And I'm just going to leave the flower over there by itself. Because, honestly, I've got to get back to work. Thanks for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. Do all the YouTube things, like subscribe. If you'd like to keep up with me and my craziness, please hit that like button to let YouTube know that, hey, this stuff's pretty good. And also leave me a comment because I love to talk to you guys. And I won't feel so much like I'm sitting here talking to myself. When y'all comment below on the things that I said or just say something, period, then I know I'm not alone. Now I got to clean up all this mess. Thanks, guys. Bye.